Paramount Plus' new Rosemary's Baby prequel, Apartment 7A, finally debunks the biggest fan theory about Terry Ginofrio's mysterious death from the original movie, although not in the most obvious way. Terry is the young woman who was targeted by the Bramford satanic cult before they turned their sights on Rosemary Woodhouse. She rented a room from Minnie and Roman Castvet, got impregnated with the Antichrist, and ended up being found dead on the street outside the Bramford. By the end of Rosemary's Baby, Terry's cause of death is left curiously ambiguous, which has led to several fan theories about what might have happened to her. In the movie, Terry's death is treated as an apparent suicide, having jumped from the Castevet's 7th-floor apartment, but it has always been assumed that Minnie and Roman were involved in Terry's death somehow. Apartment 7A fills in Terry's unseen backstory, from her first meeting with the Castevets to her untimely death, so it finally confirms which one of those theories was correct, and which were wrong. Apartment 7A debunks the theory that Roman and Minnie Castvet killed Terry in Rosemary's Baby. Apartment 7A clears up the ambiguity of Terry's death in Rosemary's Baby. Since Terry's cause of death is left vague in Rosemary's Baby, it has always been open to interpretation. The most common reading is that Minnie and Roman pushed her out of the window, or something along those lines, to make it look like a suicide, effectively clearing them of any suspicion. After the movie came out, this became a popular fan theory, so prevalent that it has practically been considered canon for over 50 years. But the ending of Apartment 7A confirms that Terry did take her own life. After seemingly accepting her grim fate and performing a dance across Minnie and Roman's apartment to entertain the satanic followers, Terry unexpectedly leaps from the window and lands on a car parked on the street below. It shows that Terry would rather end her own life, and that of the unborn Antichrist, than give this satanic cult what it wants. Sad as it may be, also gives Terry a bit more agency as a character, since she made the decision herself. Roman and Minnie are still responsible for Terry's death. They didn't want her dead, but they drove her to take her own life. Minnie and Roman help Terry in Apartment 7A. When Terry confronts Minnie and Roman about their manipulative control, they reveal that they don't intend to kill her. She's pregnant with the Antichrist, so they need to keep her alive until at least the birth, and they're hoping she'll stick around to raise the kid after that, just like Rosemary eventually does. But if it wasn't for the Castevets using her in their sinister satanic plans in Apartment 7A, then Terry wouldn't have had to sacrifice herself to prevent the birth of the Antichrist. Minnie and Roman may not have wanted Terry dead, but they're still responsible for it.